evening. I'd like to call this meeting for the city of San Juan at 5:30 PM. May we rise for invocation? Mr. Arjona, can you lead us, sir?
Yes, sir. We bow our heads. Dear Father, as we gather here today, we thank you for the blessings bestowed upon us. As we start tonight's meeting, we ask for your guidance and wisdom as we let the officials make informed decisions that will benefit our city. We place our worries in your hands. We place our sick under your care. And humbly ask that you restore your service to health again. We pray in your name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. May be seated. Do we have any public comments, Ms. Brenda? No? Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Arjona.
Mayor, Commissioners, good evening, staff. The first item, Mayor, we have under City Management Report, I wanted to bring it up, saying that I got a call from Mr. Eddie Sanchez from the, the Marine Corps. They're asking, see if, the holidays are right around the corner. They're asking if they can drop off a couple of boxes, one at City Hall, one at the, here at the library, for toys, and that's what they're doing, toy collections. So that at the end, what they do, they distribute these toys to the needy families.
Sure, I don't think, that shouldn't be a problem, sir. No, not at all.
The other one, we came up with a November and December calendar, and I think it was handed over to you all. So there's a couple of things, there's some things taking place, so that we don't forget. There's the, obviously next week, or this week on Thursday is gonna be closed for Veterans Day. And then the following week is, there's a breakfast for the Coalition for Greater San Juan Thanksgiving breakfast on the 18th. The week after that, we have our Thanksgiving luncheon, when we have it at the day before Thanksgiving. And as we know, Thursday and Friday is going to be closed. And then we have December full of activities. We have the lighting of the Christmas tree, as we traditionally do it on the first day of December. This year, the city of McAllen just reached out over to us, inviting you all to participate in the parade. So you're all interested in participating. We're going to have a couple of floats, and now we can create one, Mr. Garza, without a problem. Okay, so there's going to be some nice ones. So we have a couple of floats ready that if you guys like to participate on that parade. Following that, on the 10th, we have the employee Christmas party on a Friday. And then after that, 17th and the 18th, as we've been discussing, we have the Noche de Paz event, and then also the Country Night event, which is San John party, and then Noche de Paz with Intocable. Following that, on the Tuesday, we have the what we have every Monday right before Christmas. We get together there at City Hall, and we have what we call the Christmas breakfast at City Hall. You're all welcome to join us. Then the following day, we have the breakfast with the City Commission, where everybody comes over here to the library. And this is mainly for every staff member to come over, say hello. We have tamales, sweet bread, tacos, coffee, hot chocolate, and juice. So that's the, I wanted to make sure that this is here with you also. We don't forget the days. I know that sometimes we become very busy, and we don't want to forget any special days, any occasions. Other than that, Thanksgiving luncheon is there with you on the packet. But we'll continue sending text messages to everybody before the any event that may be taking place. Other than that, Mayor, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I just want to make a comment in reference to the month of December. I noticed that usually in the past, we've only had one meeting for the month of December. Is that correct? So if we were looking at this calendar, our meeting would be December 14th. I'm going to ask and see if the commission would be okay with this as well, pushing it for December 7th. Yeah, because, I mean, the 14th, it's towards the middle of the month, and I know everybody and their...
For Harbor?
Is what? No, you guys are back, aren't you?
We'll be back by...
I won't be back until the 8th.
We should be back by Monday. Late Monday. Yes. But there may be a quorum, because you, Mr. Sykes, I don't know about Mr.
Well, I mean, if anything, if we can do it the 8th. You know what I'm saying? The 8th is good?
Yes.
And I just say that because, everyone's going to be going 100 miles an hour. And okay? So, yeah, December 8th, that'd be our last meeting for the year. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. Okay. Any questions for Mr. Arjona? anything else? Any comments? If not, go ahead, sir. We can move on.
The next item under presentations, we have HEB Central Market Greenback Grant Program Award Notification. We have Ms. Cynthia Puente here with us, and Mr. David Salinas as she's the environmental coordinator. We're awarded a nice chunk of money, and I wanted to bring it before you all so that they can explain to you as to what Salinas.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. So with the help of Ms. Puente, through the Keep San Juan Beautiful, we submitted a grant for an application to beautify the city of San Juan, but also do a public outreach campaign for water conservation. So I've been talking to Sonny Hinojosa from Irrigation District Number 2, and he's authorized that we do a painting of the standpipes around the city, the irrigation standpipes, to try to beautify them, try to get rid of some of the ugly graffitis on it, make it look pretty. But at the same time, through the help of Ms. Puente, we applied for that grant, and the grant will pay for an art contest that'll be held at the elementary, middle school, and high schools within the city of San Juan to come up with a logo that we can paint on these water towers, on these water standpipes, that has to deal with water conservation. And we'll select 3 winners of the contest. We're still working on some of the rules and guidelines for that contest, but it'll be one from the high school group, one for the middle school, and one for the elementary school. And they'll go up. Of course, we'll have a first, second, third place winner. They'll all get their awards. That's something we're still working on. But the first place will be painted in different areas. So I'm going to invite Ms. Puente up to give you a little bit more information about the grant, and then...
This is
yes,
only San Juan School?
only San Juan, yes.
Okay.
Only for the San Juan, because it's in the San Juan service area only. So we're going to try to keep it just within the San Juan area and within our service area, and try not to paint too many out in, like in the Military Highway, Water Supply Corporation, or in the North Alamo, but only within our service area, which is basically the downtown area north up to about 495 and Sioux Road and those areas. So it's kind of a little lopsided, but the irrigation district is all for it. They just want to take a look at the art and be able to select what's going to go up on their standpipes. All right, so I'll have Ms. Puente come up and explain a little bit more about how that process happened.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Cynthia, Environmental Specialist, Water Conservation Coordinator. So we did apply for the grant. The grant was ranging for $500 to $3,000. The way it was presented was we are going to do an art contest, and we've we've got the maximum amount, $3,000. We just got awarded on the 1st of November. We do have a social media campaign, so we're gonna go ahead and do that after this commission meeting. And the way we'll do it is through an art contest, like Mr. Salinas explained. We're trying to do something close by to the schools so that it'll benefit the kids. So we'll do water conservation presentations to kind of explain the concept and then get their creativity going. We'll do the contest, we'll select the top 3 winners, and hopefully it'll be within the range of their schools so they can participate in their art classes, during their art classes to actually paint the standpipes once we've selected a winner. So it'll extend all the way until May, and we will more than likely unveil it during the first week of May.
And the reason why the first week of May is Drinking Water Week, National Drinking Water Week. There's also a big campaign, Water for the People, at that time, so that's why the first week of May to unveil it.
Well, you answered my question. That was my question. So it's first week of May.
Yes.
Perfect. Any questions? That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item under presentation on departmental reports. Tonight we have the Department of Planning and Zoning, Department of Parks and Rec, Department of Sanitation, and San Juan Memorial Library. Every department director is here available. Should you have any questions for them?
Any questions for the directors at this time? I think this is more towards you, Mr. Arjona, under the planning and zoning. I know that there's a vacancy, am I
Yes.
correct, for
Yes.
the director spot? Where are we at on that, sir?
As a matter of fact, on that one, Mayor, Commissioners, we have just received all of the applicants.
Okay.
I'm going through them. I met with Ms. Cordero in reference to those applicants, so we're actually finalizing the top 3, maybe the top 5, top 3, so that we can start the interviewing process on that.
And who's going to be present in the interviews?
For now, it'll be Ms. Cordero, myself, and maybe a couple of other individuals.
Perfect, okay. Any other questions? If not, we'll go ahead and move on. Thank you.
What's next?
Public hearing.
Yes, the next item on the public hearings, we have the item A. We can take no action on that one, since that one is going to be at tomorrow's meeting. Item B, we have a hold a public hearing for rezoning request from Neighborhood Commercial District C1 to General Business District C2 of the property legally described as lots 19 to 21, Block 4, Tierra del Sol Incorporated, number 2 subdivision located at the northeast corner of 7th Street and Veterans Boulevard, is requested by Perla Castillo. If you recall, this item was tabled, so we need to untable it before.
Is there a motion on the table? Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. This item is tabled. Now, before we move on, I just want to clear something with Mr. Arjona. The last time we spoke, I believe 2 weeks ago, after the meeting or the next day, I had informed you about maybe getting a traffic study in reference to this matter. Did you receive, do you have anything? Because I noticed that there's nothing.
Right, and as a matter of fact, we left it like that because we were hoping that maybe we could get it today or before, but we didn't get the traffic study nor the traffic count or the demographics, so at this point, I don't have that information. I'm hoping that I can get it by sometime this week, if not the latest next week.
It's going to play a real big role, a factor in this, so I believe my recommendation should be maybe taking no action at this time. And as soon as,
I spoke to the property owner and they informed me to build a commercial plaza, but they don't know what type of business. Yes.
as soon as you receive that traffic study, Arjona, additional information we need, go ahead and, I guess, notify the commission, and if we have to call a meeting, right away, we can take care of it, and we'll come in here and take care of this matter. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, we'll just take no action. Go ahead, sir.
Next item under item C, hold a second public hearing for a voluntary annexation petition of the 10.28 acre tract of land out of Lot 12, Block 31, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision located approximately 800 feet.
May I ask a question regarding that table? My name is Michael, I represent the family of Popeye, or the property owner. And I'd like to ask, as far as the demographics, what decision would impair you? Because I want to prepare myself for the next step. I want to get a little bit ahead of myself. Because I can tell you, I run the demographics that come to the business, and it's mostly women and children. And the peak hours are a certain time. So you're going to take traffic, roll call or something. You're going to take traffic of all day, which is hard in one peak of the day, one peak of the afternoon, and the same in the evening. That's why the light got put there. And during those peak hours, it's minimal. It's just traffic. It runs everything, and that's how it works. Other people that were sitting here in the last meeting were opposed to all that. But in fact, whatever is built there, when allowed, if allowed, when that happens, it's going to alleviate that traffic, because the demographic state it's party of 2, 3, 4 that come in. That takes traffic off the streets that come in here, in my business. Same thing for people coming in from the high school back and forth, their parents that just need a quick drink or stop and go or whatever it may be. Store, a plaza, commercial, stop. And that's going to be a helpful addition to, it's not I don't want everybody to think like, oh my God, more traffic.
Hold on, Mr. Garza, you got to understand, sir, that all we're doing is just request concrete evidence. Right. But as for the commission here, we need to have that information in front of us, because every decision we make, we base it on information we have in front of us. And so the information that I had requested 2 weeks ago, we don't have it, sir. But as soon as we get it, that's why I informed our city manager that as soon as we have that concrete information in front of us, then we're going to make a decision, sir.
Okay. Well,
Okay?
I hope it favors, the commerce versus the San Juan, because that's where we need to go, right? And I just, I'm trying to get a little bit of help ahead of myself. I got to report to mom and pop, the old timers. They get kind of discouraged. So I just want to throw something out there from where we're coming from.
Okay, yes, sir. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Sorry to interject.
No problem, sir. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Back to item C, hold a public hearing for voluntary annexation petition of the 10.28 acre tract of land out of Lot 2, Block 31, Alamo Land and Sugar Company Subdivision, located approximately 800 feet south of Sam Houston Boulevard along the east side of Stewart Road as per map recorded in Volume 1, pages 24 through 26, map records Hidalgo County, Texas, requested by 193 South Heathwood Drive LLC.
No action. Action.
No action?
No action on this one? Okay. Okay, go ahead, sir.
The next item on the appointment, Mayor Commissioners, we have considered the removal and or appointment of board members related to the Civil Service Board. I know that on your packet, there's application that applied, and within you have the names that are currently serving, the initial date and the date term expires on.
Okay, I noticed that one individual applied, right? Alex Irozuniga. He's a retired Texas game warden. Okay. And let me ask you this, Mr. Hola, did any of these individuals call you in reference to resubmitting an application, or maybe just verbally over the phone telling you that they're still interested in serving?
Nobody called. Did they reach out to you? Yes,
They reached out to you? Okay. And now, on this table, it doesn't show the absences or nothing like that. Am I correct, or?
This shows the term.
Yeah, but it doesn't show whether they missed any meetings or not. Am I correct? I know mine doesn't have that.
No, mine not either.
No?
Attendance record.
Oh, it's not. Correct. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, that we don't, it's not included. And do we have any information, Brenda, or no? As far as the attendance on them? Okay.
The eligible list or if issues come up, it's really as needed. It depends as needed. And lately, they've been,
Yeah, you can select this one and replace with any of those.
And then 103.
One or three.
103.
Huh?
Because 1 and 3 is going to go in this expiration.
No, it's 1 and 2 then. Oh, 1 and 3, you're right, you're right.
Then you said with Eric Sanchez, who his term expired, he showed interest in staying on the board? Okay. 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 And the attendance, you haven't had any issues with 3 consecutive absences or anything like that? Quorum. Right. Okay.
Attendance record, so. And it's just based on when they call you, right? Or when you call them? Yeah, we can do that, definitely. Well, you want to take no action on it?
Provide that? And then
Yeah,
maybe
that's
next meeting, get that information for us?
All right.
Okay. That's a motion she made, I think, so.
Uploaded, and the attendance will be there. Okay.
Ed, Mr. Alonso?
Yes, the next one, we have, discussion and possible action on all the following matters. We have item A, which is a discussion on the preliminary fire station. However, the guys are not gonna be able to here to present, but they'll be here at the next meeting as well.
So we'll take no action on this, okay? All right, go ahead, sir.
Then we have under contractual resolutions, we have, consider resolution adopting the Hidalgo County, Texas multi-jurisdiction hazard mitigation plan. As we have a planning action already on file. This is just an update for the next 5 years, so this is just a formality so we can continue with it.
Okay. All right, with that being said, any questions for Mr. Arjona? If not, is there a motion approved?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Under item B, we have consideration action on a resolution accepting a voluntary annexation petition, setting dates and times of public hearing, and directing the planning department to prepare the service plan for the 13.41 acre tract of land out of lot 14, block 47, Alamo Land and Sugar Company subdivision, according to the plat thereof recorded in volume 1, pages 24 through 26. The map record says requested by AAA R Family Ltd. Mrs. Gomez?
Good evening, Mayor. Accept the voluntary annexation petition of a 13.41 acre tracts along Nolan Avenue. They are proposing a residential subdivision, and half of the subdivision is inside the city limits and the other half outside the city limits. The property is located a quarter of a mile east of Cesar Chavez Road along the north side of Nolan Avenue. And attached to the package, you have a base map showing the location and the voluntary annexation petition.
Questions? That's all. Good. All right. Any questions for Monica? Now, is there a motion approved? It's been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
The next item is consider resolution to approve a water line access agreement between the North Alamo Water Supply Corporation and the City of San Juan for the Sioux Cove subdivision.
Okay, this is an agreement between the North Alamo Water Supply Corporation and the City of San Juan for the installation of water lines and fire hydrants at the proposed Sioux Cove subdivision located at Sioux Road and Retama. The contract was submitted for legal counsel for review, and they approve it. And attached to the package, you have the agreement for review.
Pretty much standard.
Yes,
Yeah, all right. All right, with that being said, is there a motion to approve? Second. Been second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Under consent agenda, we have item A, B, and C. Should you have any questions with them, we can pull them out for further discussion, or you can just approve them that way, as they were
At this
discussed before.
At this time, is there anything we need to amend or modify under consent agenda? Not, is there a motion approved? Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
On the executive session, we have the San Juan City Commission will convene executive session according with the Texas Open Meetings Act, various Texas statutes and courts annotated, Government Code, Section 551071. Consultation with attorney. Tonight, we have item 1, 2, and 3 that will be discussed in executive session, Mayor.
Okay, at this time, is there a motion to enter executive session? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We will be entering executive session at 5:53 PM. We're back from executive session at 7:17 PM. Is there a motion to
So moved.
reconvene? Is there a second? Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under executive session 1, I'm going to go ahead and make a motion for city manager and our city attorney to proceed as directed in executive session. That's a motion. Is
So
there a
moved.
second? Good second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Under executive session 2, take no action. Am I correct, city attorney?
That's correct.
Okay. At this time, we'll take no action. And under executive 3, make a motion to appoint Brenda Escalante. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's in a
Second.
motion. It's been second. All those in
Second.
favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there a
Mayor.
motion to,
In that motion, it's for Brenda Escalante, along with the items discussed in executive session with the stipend as well.
Yes,
With
and
the
that
monthly
says
stipend.
interim,
Interim,
interim
interim
city
city
attorney.
secretary.
and city secretary.
Yes.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Is there a motion adjourned?
So moved.
It's been, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
This meeting has been adjourned at 7:18 PM. Thank you.